We've all been there. You see those blue lights flashing in your rearview mirror, your stomach drops, you become nervous. Maybe you panic a little. What should you do? What shouldn't you do? We spent some time with Detective Jared Sanpp of the Marlborough Police Department, who was more than happy to tell us and give us an officer's perspective on a traffic stop.
We see a violation, and we usually what we'll do is we'll observe the vehicle for a little bit and then make a decision on where a safe place to stop a car is or what is going on with the traffic pattern and whatnot. And then it's just simply just throwing the lights on and getting the person to move over to the right-hand lane and continue to watch the vehicle, watch the people inside, kind of assess what's going on. We call the plate in, where we're at, location. It's all for safety. And then it's a quick run of the plate, a quick glance down, run the plate, and then it's pretty much out of the car for business. So I get out of the vehicle, I'm making sure that I got a visual on the operator. Usually try to not slam my door so they don't know I'm coming, but it's always just to keep myself safe and be aware of the situation and what's going on. Now this is just a regular traffic stop. To them, it just could be, they're going to work or whatever else, so they don't think really too much of it. The thing is, what we're thinking of is that it could be a lot, it could be anything in that vehicle. So that's the part that I want people to understand, that when we're going up to the car, to them it might just be, a quick stop or whatever it is, but we look at it like it's a quick stop, but we have to keep in the back of our mind what could happen or what might happen. So yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the vehicle, walking up. I see there's one person in the vehicle, just, real nonchalant. I want to make conversation with him, make sure I see his hands, see what the person is up to in there. If it's nighttime, maybe sometimes you get like an odor or something coming out of the vehicle, so you're using all your senses to kind of get a feel for what's going on inside the vehicle. Just a quick conversation. I'm going to need license and registration from the operator, and that's it. And then from there we go and see what we got. Let them know why we're stopping the vehicle and see what they got to say. Just a conversation. He's sitting in the car looking straight ahead, hands up on the steering wheel, because then we can see what his hands are doing. I mean, that's what we'd like to see.
Yeah.
People don't understand that's what we'd like to see, and we understand that because, again, they're just going to work. They don't understand what the issues that we may perceive. The reason we don't want to see people's hands moving around and things like that, and or them fishing for their registrations or their licenses or whatever else, because we don't know what's inside those compartments inside the vehicle. And that could pose a danger to us. Now, if we see something that could pose a danger to us, now we're a little bit more heightened, and then things are going to get, hey, get your hands out of there. Let me see, put your hands up there. Now, sometimes people may think you're coming across too over the top by telling them put your hands on the steering wheel, but there's a reason for that. And there's a way that you can convey that without making someone feel like they're, being yelled at or whatever.
So just kind of verbally again, it's okay. Someone's pulled over because they get nervous too. They want to fish out their stuff. Just
exactly,
to give
yeah.
it to you
and we
quickly.
understand
it's
that.
It's okay
yeah.
to wait until
right.
you've been asked by the officer.
Yes. It's ideally what we would like to see,
right.
Just so that we know what's going on. I mean, it's 85%, 90% of the time, there's nothing going on. But that 15, 10%,
Yeah.
you see it all the time. And we have to deal with that every time we make a traffic stop. In daytime, you can see in the vehicle. You got a broad visual of everything that's going on there. Usually this is a cruiser, so the windows are tinted, so obviously those kind of differences. And at night we usually utilize the spotlights to light up the vehicle and stuff like that, and we also have our flashlights all the time. But by having the darkness, that's easily, it's just it's tougher for us because we're trying to look and see and also deal with people, so it just adds another element to the traffic stop. We're not out here to, when we do a traffic stop, it's for investigative purposes, and just people should understand that. We're not out here like making sure that we get our pull people over and give them tickets. Tickets are written so we could curb driving habits. We don't want to give tickets, but sometimes that's the point you have to get it across to people to make them understand why we do the certain things that we do. I mean, traffic enforcement is a small part of our job, and but it's usually the most dangerous.